What's going on? It's Captain Sean with Catalina Crew, and I'm here with the CTO of Gulfcraft, Kostas Christodoulou.
Welcome.
Thank you so much. And we are on the Majesty 140.
Promise.
And can you give us some background on Gulfcraft?
Yes, Gulfcraft is a shipyard for the last 42 years building composite vessels. And we reached to build the biggest commercial composite vessel, 800 gross tonnage, some years before. So because of that, we were forced to be very strict on regulations and standards that we build the vessel. That's for our vessel today are up to the highest possible standard of regulation. That means the highest possible safety. And we go beyond that, and we can see through the walk what we put in the vessel just to enhance not only the comfort, that we are very good on that, but also the safety.
Where are the vessels built?
We build them in UAE, Dubai area, in Emirate of Al Quwain, just 45 minutes from Dubai. So UAE, in Emirates.
Brilliant. Lead the way, my good sir.
Okay. That's our 140, hull number 6. Each of them, out of the 6 hull, has a different design. We have this flexibility that we customize the interior, always with a collaboration with a designer. That's a design of Cristiano Gatto. He does most of our designs for the bigger vessels. Talking about compliance with stricter regulations and rules and codes, so we go far and beyond. So for example, this vessel, apart of full compliance with the state code, statutory code and the class code, it has a water mist fire suppression system, known in the industry as high fog or ultra fog. Our case is ultra fog, so you can see those sprinklers. So it's the most effective system to suppress a fire. And although it's obligatory for vessels over 500, for us it's a standard on every vessel over 400, and it's an option for vessel under 400.
So you guys you're offering it on every boat that you guys build?
Standard on over 400 and optional on the smaller one. So given that new regulations arrive for lithium batteries, that's an extra thing that you need in order to save, charge and keep lithium batteries on board as per the new regulations.
Yeah, with all the water toys and whatnot, your devices with the lithium-ion batteries, yeah, that's an extra fail-safe.
That's why we give it as an option there, because we can have one of those sprinklers on the garage with a proper insulation, and we can fully comply with new regulations. Because you cannot say to the client, don't have lithium-ion batteries toys.
Yeah,
it's impossible.
Option,
it's not possible. So we started applied before, and now it's a need, but we are already there.
Gulfcraft with more innovations.
So the vessel has been delivered October 2024. It traveled to USA. They came end of the year in USA, and since then they keep traveling.
Oh, it's been on the water consistently?
Consistently and traveling with a guest on board.
Oh.
So one of the latest options we have, because our vessel goes to the charter market also, is the...
Oh man. What's up guys? How you doing?
Is what we call commercial galleys. Those galleys are designed and built to withstand the workload of charters.
Yeah, this is like a full industrial Michelin star kitchen.
Yes.
Yeah, look at the Sub-Zero fridges and everything else. So how long will this boat be out on the water? Like at one given time, without going to port?
They travel, I think they came here with a cargo ship. They unload the vessel from the cargo ship before the end of the year, and since then they are in Caribbean.
Okay.
They came like 1 week before from Caribbean. They keep traveling around. And they will continue after the show, they will go farther.
Gotta have your espresso machine.
Yes, so down there we have the laundry. We have a cold room, refrigerator and fridge, and a cabin for 2 persons. Mainly is for the cook and his helper or one of the stewards. And so down is also they do preparation for food.
Okay.
That's a small pantry.
Touch panel.
So we're going to the master cabin, owner's cabin, as we call it sometimes. There is a walk-in closet on the back of the bed.
Check it out. Oh man, yeah. And how this folds out on the port side?
Yes, that's a openable balcony or terrace.
Yeah, that just makes it like the whole ambiance of the boat. It
Yes.
opens it all up. And how soft this carpet is.
Yes. So we use a lot of marble in our vessels, especially on this range of vessels. And we have big flexibility with marble. We can make them backlighted, any combination. The marbles are of course backed with honeycomb. So
Okay.
it's about 10 to 12 millimeter marble, a half-inch marble with another 1 inch of honeycomb.
And what's the weight of the vessel?
The weight of this vessel, dry, empty, is about 280 tons. 280 tons.
Okay. Yeah, here, check it out. White.
Yes.
It's always hard to keep the stains off. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yes, but okay.
It almost looks too good to sit on.
Whatever you see is built in-house. We don't subcontract. The only thing we subcontract in our shipyard are the carpets and the curtains. Everything else, interior, upholstery, marble, we build
You
in-house.
build it all?
All
everything?
in-house. All in-house. So
One-stop shop.
here is a day head for guests. And we can walk down to the lower deck.
Excellent.
So the design idea is to have a pretty big lobby, as you can see. So we have 2 double cabins on the aft, 2 twin cabins in the middle, and 1 VIP cabin in the forward.
See, this is what's so cool. And we've done this on boats in California where you extend. It makes it look like it goes forever because
Yes,
of the mirrors.
yes.
See, you think it's never ending.
It gives you an infinite.
Yeah. Yeah, this is it's almost so infinity. It's like I feel like I'm gonna walk into a mirror. It looks great. Yeah, I believe so. Thank you for asking.
So
Oh, the break.
we are on the upper deck.
Okay.
Here is the Wheelhouse, audio video rack equipment, Wheelhouse control, control desk, console.
I can pilot this girl. My license, it allows it.
Good.
Yeah.
And captain's cabin.
So if you ever need a sub-in captain, just give me a call.
We'll invite you.
I'll fly in, my man. Here you go, sir.
So as you can see, the captain's cabin finishing is like a guest.
No, this, yeah, I've never seen a captain's quarters this nice. Really taking care of the man who's overlooking the ship.
For sure.
Yeah, it's usually more utilitarian. You got your wing stations?
We have wing stations, plus another control station on the aft.
And then bow and stern thrusters, probably, correct?
We have the stern thruster, the rudder control, the engine control here.
Awesome. So what kind of motors does the boat have?
MTUs.
MTUs.
MTUs 2600 horsepower.
Ooh, I've never seen like this, on this type of material on the outside of a boat, which I actually enjoy.
We continuously investigate new materials that they can withstand seawater environment.
Yeah, and this is like a lot more comfortable.
Yes.
Got your jet skis.
Yes, we have a crane to launch and lift the 2 jet skis. And we have another crane on the aft.
So obviously as the CTO, you go out on the vessels. Where have you been around the world out on the boats? Out?
I have been with oceanographic vessels, but we travel in Mediterranean and sometimes in UAE with the yachts.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
That's awesome. What's your favorite aspect of designing the boats?
I like the systems. I like the design.
I enjoy the systems.
The
too, yeah.
systems. So that's another deckhead. That's the entrance to the bar. It's a pretty big bar.
Oh yeah, check it out. Cocktails, my dear.
The sister vessel, hull number 5, had a cabin on this level.
Okay.
So the launch was half, and there was a cabin there.
A lot of Rolling Stones books.
Yes, they like it.
We actually saw the Rolling Stones in Los Angeles last summer.
Nice.
Mick Jagger at 80,
Yes,
still killing it.
still active, eh?
Yeah, it was very good. What and this boat is flagged out of what area?
This is Cayman Island flag.
Okay.
We built all our vessel with Red Ensign Group yacht code, the XMCA. Cayman is the main representative of this group. They issue the code, the regulations, and they survey the vessel during the build. They send their own surveyors, and they survey the vessel along with the class.
Okay.
So
That must make the process more fluid if you're working with, you know.
it is fluent after a point. When you get used to build with the regulation and you adapt, it's fluent after.
Yeah.
And it's good to have them because the more expert eyes see the vessel, more you can get before you deliver. You understand? You can improve it. Because we have a team of engineers, we see things, we design things, but always surveyors can catch more things.
Okay.
The same with experienced crew or owner's representative.
Yeah, exactly. You
So-
throw the greenhorn crew on the boat when they're going through Alaska, it's not going to work out.
So we go on the sundeck.
Gotcha.
Because the vessel is for unrestricted voyages, it has to have a rescue boat crane. So that's the rescue boat crane, but of course can be used for standard tender. So when they want to travel more than 60 miles from the shore, they have to have the rescue boat tender there. Or they can have a bigger tender if they want.
Okay. That TV screen's cool. I wonder if
That's a
real
pretty
engine.
large area with a dayhead and storage there.
Awesome. Then they got the hot tub. And this obviously freshwater.
Freshwater, yes. It's a jacuzzi. It has, it has jets, it has bubbles,
Yeah, that's rad. And then you got the cappuccino on every level.
and full service equipment. Barbecue, ice maker, fridges.
You guys build all the teak in-house? as
Yes,
well?
the teak in-house. We import the teak, of course, but we build everything in-house, including exterior furniture.
Do you guys just put this, like say if you built one of these tables, do you sell these individually or they just come with the boat?
Not. We
only
don't
do
have time to do
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
We don't
yeah,
have
no,
time
I
to do that.
understand.
Now, if it is an owner who bought a yacht some years before, we can build him.
Okay.
But or if it's a service vessel, we can do it, but we don't sell them in the market like that.
And it sounds like you're ramping up production. How many boats do you guys put out a year?
Over 100 feet is 7 to 8 yachts per year, over 100 feet, and middle range over 60 up to 100, another 7, 8.
How big is your factory?
1,400 people today.
1,400.
And of course, we
Like a
build
small city.
much more on the leisure line boats. I mean, under 45 feet. So we can have a look to the crew compartment in the engine room if you want to have a look there.
Engine room's my favorite.
Here we have 3 crew cabins and the crew mess. As I told you, there is 1 crew cabin in the forward and the captain's cabin, so totally 9 crew. So here they have their own laundry, plus on the forward they have another 2 washers, another 2 dryers. They have their pantry. All the crew area is as per MLC regulations.
Okay.
So, and here we have the engine room with a buffer volume for the noise, double door.
twin gens.
Two engines, 2,600 horsepower each, with SCRs to comply with IMO Tire 3 or EPA Tire 4. Two generators, 99 kilowatt each. Shore power converter, so to connect to any possible available power.
You guys have the converter in the boat. That's cool.
Yes. This vessel, by the way, is equipped with our award-winning heat recovery system. So we get awarded 2023 from both International Design and Innovation Awards. So what we do, we harvest some of the heat from the generators and the chillers. We heat up water up to 77 degrees. We circulate this water all over the vessel, and out of this we create potable hot water. So the hot water in the bathrooms is created online by heat exchangers with not extra energy spent. On the same time, this hot water circuit can make the cabins to have a climate control. What does it mean? That the areas can control the temperature individually. Some of them can be over the ambient, some of them can be under the ambient.
Yeah.
Normally in this size of vessel, you have to switch all the vessel to hot or cold mode.
Yeah.
Here you can do as you like because of this system.
Okay.
So we have more than 7 yachts with this system already installed, no problem. Successful on charter, as much as hot water you like, no limited on the volume of the boilers. It's a very successful thing, and the owners can see a saving, especially on the shore power bills.
Oh yeah, because it's just like a hot water heater at home. You know what I mean? You have to plug it in to generate that heat, but
You
the way
don't
you're
have
doing
here.
it, yeah, that's
Yes. We just use the heat that normally you waste it out to the sea.
yeah, it's like the byproduct heat you're actually
Exactly.
using for a purpose. That's super innovative. And does this boat have a urea system?
Yeah, yes, it has the urea system. It has an urea tank. It's about 10% of the fuel, the urea. So those are the reactors, the SCR, the catalytic reactors. They have the injection units here where they inject the urea.
Okay.
And otherwise, I think we cannot operate in this area.
And you guys build these are single phase or three phase?
3-phase, 400 volts, 50 hertz or 230. But we have an option, the other vessel had it, they didn't select it, that we provide 40 to 60 kilowatt as American voltage inside the vessel.
Okay.
So the other vessel, and it will be standard also in this size of vessel, but so far it was option. So you can have American voltage standard distribution along with the European. So you have 2 voltage standards. And on your galley, you can replace your equipment, I mean refrigerators, washers, or all your consumer equipment, your white product equipment.
Yeah.
You can replace them either with American standards or European standards.
It makes it a lot easier.
Yes.
Leave the line, my good sir.
Go.
Let me get her.
Okay.
And there you have it. That's the Majesty 140. CTO Kostas Christodoulou. Appreciate it, my man.
Thank you so much.
If you're ever out in Los Angeles, you look us up.
For sure.
Hey, Catalina crew, live to tell the tale. On to the next one.